where the turf meets the surf down at Old Del Mar. Take a plane, take a train, or your broke down car. Frank and Kieran are broadcasting near and far, while Mark Gelding's drinking at the Paddock Bar. Oh, the low takeout pick 3 makes us look mighty smart, with the high minimum doubles that pull at our heart. Just get to the windows and bet the high stakes. We're risking it all for the profit it makes. Those low takeout rules keep our pockets well lined on the top wagering show that you ever will find. So cash in your ticket, let's take home the dough, where the turf meets the surf. May your high prices flow.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Summer Sundays with the DTL Crew Double Trouble Live, presented by Adelphi Racing Club in New York's racing partnership. We are at Del Mar, back for the 15% low takeout, high minimum, player friendly, $3 late pick 3 and $5 late double. Kieran, what's up, my man?
Best bet in racing. I tried to get. I thought this sequence was very hard, Frank, and I thought I was being sneaky and smart by doing what I did in my all turf by singling the 7 in the last leg and having a lot of horses in the middle leg, you know, which was the last leg of the all turf, and my plan went down in flames.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. You want to the easiest way to make the racing gods laugh is to tell them you have a plan.
Yep, plan went out the window. But
toughest game in the world.
I thought this was very, very hard. So it's either going to be a 50-1 over a 50-1 or chalk, chalk, chalk. And
well, we saw 50-1 earlier. How about that? But you're right. Yeah. I mean, I think it's so hard. You know, the other day you made fun of me. You're like, oh, how many A's are you using? And I was using 4 A's in a race, and I rarely do that. So we were joking about that. But I could have gone 6 A's in each race. That's how hard I thought these sequences are. And I agree with you. If you happen to be right on the right connection, this could pay very, very well. I think this is the hardest sequence we've seen all meet long. Now, that being said, every time I think something's hard, it chalks out and vice versa. So.
Yeah, and you know what? I think I've got a sure signal or single. He blows up and I have bombs in the other legs, you know, and then the race that I spread 8 horses deep, the Crow horse becomes favorite from 8-1 morning line, you know. So it is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Well, welcome DTL Crew. We've got a couple of special guests lined up, unannounced. We didn't even come in like a wrecking ball. All of a sudden, out of the blue, we get a great text message. Our good friends, Steve-O, friend of the show, and Double D, Dylan Donnelly.
I forgot to put his ticket on, but we have the
Hey, everyone. I am reading Frank's book.
Thought that was the other one.
Poor Steve,
know where that one is.
Here we go with the cabbage stuff. Enough with the cabbage stuff.
I suppose we have.
Oh, my God. Please, can I have your autographs, Frank and Kieran? This cabbage is great.
I'm never going on Steve-O's show because I have no idea what he's going to throw at me.
Oh, I know. Well, yeah. Turnabout is good, fair play. I guess before we bring them in, though, we should just go over our picks real quick so the DTL crew can see what we're doing, and then we'll bring them in to help us try to narrow things down maybe, or maybe even add, depending on their opinions as well. So, guys, we know you're waiting. If you don't mind, just bear with us a little bit. Let us run through what our strategy is, and then we'll have you guys hop on and get serious about it. All right, Kieran, take it away.
I went deep, skinny, deep, and then came back and went, whoever is the favorite. But I already took a peek at it, and it's going to be the number one. Mongolian Max is going to be the favorite.
Mongolian Max, yeah.
So that's going to be a single. And did 13 get in? I actually did not look, to be honest.
In the nightcap, no.
No, he did not.
In the last race. Yeah, that changed everything.
So that makes that ticket useless.
Yeah, because that horse could have been a favorite.
Yeah,
I ended up singling the 4 in the last on some tickets as well as spreading, but I thought that 13 was going to be very, very tough. But what about this leg? What are you spready here? Because I thought this, I figured Mongolian Max would be a favorite, but not one that I would want to trust or rely on. So I have one ticket that's 1385. I'll just show mine real quick. 1385, and then I have another one which is just singling the one. If the one does win, come back another time with different combos, and then I have 2937. So I basically have all in this race in some iteration. And let's see what you have. 9518. Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of big droppers in here. I ended up giving the edge to the 9. The horse drops from 16, but it was at the 5 and 8K level, 2 back. So it's back where it should be. 7-year-old, they're placing it for the win. Trainer's got good stats. And one of the things I like to see, consistent speed figures versus the stop and go of these other ones in here. Sometimes some of these other horses have a great race, a crap race, a great race. And this one's kind of the same. So, I mean, I thought Cowboy Mike, how do you toss everything, Rosario's riding, but no works. I mean, all of these horses had so many question marks, Frank. It was like, eesh, can I get out of it? But I will say the favorite has won this race 7 of 11 times. And all 11 horses were under 5 to 1,
wow,
which is weird for an 8K claimer because this used to be the chaos at Santa Anita and Del Mar over the last few years with these 8K claimers. This is where prices were rule, but we even saw it up the freeway. It was the same thing. The 8K claimers ended up being very formful, probably because guys are plunging from 40 and 50K all the way down here.
Right, exactly. Yeah. But the droppers here are always suspect, and it's just like you said, a lot of inconsistencies, a lot of in and outers. So you're going 4 deep. I'm very, very spready. It looks like in the middle leg you're planning a flag with a horse. I don't even think I have that horse. Let me put mine up first. I have 269. I have 1810 on my B ticket, but I'm all about the 269. But I'm not confident.
Yeah, I mean, I just took a flyer on it. It's JJ for Sean Williams. I thought should smoke this field, has won 3 in a row, but first time turf. And I just said, I guess my plan is they're going to wire it, and they claimed it off Jacobson in June, an optional claimer 32. So, I thought, why not? And then the favorite, this is another race where the favorites do pretty well, 35%, but then 5 to 1 plus 40%. And then we've started adding on the website. You guys have been able to.
Who's going to be the favorite here? That's the problem. I couldn't tell you who the favorite's going to be. And I'm looking at the doubles. I according to the imputed doubles on optics, who do you think the favorite is?
8 or 1?
The 8?
Yeah.
No. The 1, yeah, 1's 4.32. How about this? The 10 is 5.07, and then the 8 is 6.43. So I'm shocked because I thought the 8 might be the Crow horse based on those monster dirt races.
Me
but
too.
If they're a little suspect of the horse, I am as well. I wanted to try to beat that horse just because there's really no turf breeding that I could see. And look, we'll have to have Steve-O talk about this horse because he's an Oaklawn Park guy, and this is an Archie bred. This is an Archie bred.
I mean, the 10 would be the top choice.
So this is a lot tougher than what he's.
I was going to say the 10 would be the top choice, but it's on the 10 spot on this distance.
Close.
The last year plus 29, like 9%. Huge jockey upgrade from Rosario.
Right.
I'm being a smartass. But I thought we'll know at the break if this horse, Umberto, has to break really sharp and get over. And I think we'll know at the break if 10 even has any kind of shot. I think Rispoli's going to have a monster second half of the meet. So he's the guy I'm watching everything he's riding. He's only ridden half the mounts of all the other jockeys. Go ahead.
It looks like you have the 8 singled on 1, and then your 8-10, 1-6-4. You're 8. You're spready. I mean, I think you listed the 8 twice there, but that's okay. You're super spready. on your backup ticket, but that was because you were singling the 13. You're going to have to pivot if you want to keep that middle leg alive with more horses. But then let's just talk about the nightcap real quick so we can bring the other guys in. I'm with you. I was put mine back up. I had the 13 there, but the 13's out, so I'm 498, and I'm going to single the 4 on one ticket. I will pivot in the double with maybe some other horses. And then here are you, Kieran. You had singled the 13, but you do have that spread with the 9, 10, 2, 8. You don't have my 4. You might want to look at that 4.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll pass.
Okay. But we have the other ones. We have the 9 and the 8. I don't have your 10, and you don't have my 4.
Yeah, I went for some prices.
That's what we have. DTL Crew. Go ahead.
I was going to say I just went for some prices in that last one, but yeah, I probably have to pivot a little bit here and see who I want to use, in the last leg. Who I want to plant a flag.
How much time do we have?
We've got 12 minutes. So,
12
yeah, it's a
minutes.
good time to bring them on.
Okay. So, yeah, just real quick, though, for those who are joining the show for the first time, Kieran and I post our plays in the live chat. So, scroll up. If you're watching on X, you also might want to watch on YouTube because you can see our live chats there. And, the DTL Crew, you guys know the drill. We will get to everyone's comments after this first leg. We have to do our bets because we have limited time and we have special guests. So I think now is a good time to bring our guests in because, I don't know if I want to spend all this much money in races where I don't have a conviction.
Yeah.
So if one of these guys does, I might jump on board and just be tight, but we'll see. You want to bring him in?
Yep. Hang on.
I'm going to back out for a second to see.
How's it going, guys? It's the champ in the house. How you doing, Dylan? And Steve-O? How you guys doing?
Excellent.
We need some help today because this sequence looks very hard, especially the last race.
I texted Dylan. I'm like, what did I say, Dylan? This is a shit show or something? No, I go, these are brutal, effing brutal. This is a tough sequence.
Yeah, I was hoping to plant a flag in the last race on the 13, which was even kind of dodgy at best. But so now I got to kind of scramble on a ticket. So I'm curious. Do you guys have a ticket you want to toss out there?
Yeah, I'm pretty. If I was gonna do it, it sucks, but it's pretty chalky. I think it's just 1-9 here, and then I would do a heavy lean with the 1 in the next.
I love the 1.
A price I would use the 5 is double jab, and maybe the 6. And the last, good God.
Oh, I think
the 4 is going to be on the lead, but the horse has never been on the dirt, so God knows. So I'm 4, 5, 6 in there, but yeah. So my heavy lean's the 1 in the next.
Yeah, the next leg. I'm probably going to talk Andy Mathis double jab into the winner's circle because for the first time in 3 months, I'm not going to use him. His horses just are not firing right now, but this will be the race where he'll fire. Are you using? Is Frank ready to come in? Are you using Andy in the next leg, Frank?
I am not. I'm going to let him beat me. I'm going to ride his cold streak until it turns hot. One thing. Hey, guys. Welcome. Steve-O,
Hey,
Double
Frank.
D.
Thank you. Thank you.
Real quick, just thanks for joining. We got your text. We were like, absolutely. Come on. Let's go. Just real quick. Again, I just put the information out. You guys use it however you see fit. But I was at the track earlier today. I was in the elevator with Kurt Hoover, and he has a piece of Big Juanito. And the horse was a vet scratch last time, but I said, hey, Kurt, I think you have a good shot today. He says the horse is doing really well. He got off the vets list, and the same day Sweet Azteca got off the vets list, they both worked together. And of course, Sweet Azteca worked better, but he said Big Juanito, held his ground, and he's doing really well. 9-2, bet down. I'm just putting that out there. Use that information however you see fit.
Well, I have to throw it in. What the hell? I'm already deep in that leg anyway. Yeah, this first leg, I like the 1. I like the 7, believe it or not. If you remember, that was the horse I picked last time on the air, and it got crushed We'll see what happens there. And then the
Is
9.
that short man?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to run dead last again, but if it beat me today, I'd cry.
Yeah,
And
we both liked that horse last time, so you have to use
Yeah.
it again. I mean, come on.
Yeah, the 9 and the 10 a little bit. And then in the next leg, you guys mentioned Double Jab. My dad owns the half-brother Midnight Special to this one. And we've always liked this horse. And yeah, I'm going to include him. I also like the 1 in there a lot. And the 8 is you mentioned the 8 getting by this Archie bred. David Jacobson owned it, and my dad was on three-way with him and another guy talking about this horse, and it was claimed off him. But it's interesting that they're going to run him here. He's so talented, but it's interesting they're going to run in this spot on the turf. And I know Dylan doesn't like this move at all. You got to show Dylan before. Yeah, it's a toss for him. So I'm going to toss it as well. If it beats me, I'll tip my cap. And then in the last race, I'm just going to hope the 2 or the 5 gets the lead, and then which one gets the lead keeps going. That's me.
The 4 breaks. I mean, the 4's last race, he broke super sharp and just kind of.
Yeah. Well, you also have a bunch of first-time starters in that last.
Yeah, you do, and I'm just gonna hope they're not very good. I know Sadler. I mean, this is a maiden claiming race, and I like him bringing horses way off a layoff. He's good with this move though. And then the turf horse, you're right, Dylan, but I mean, I don't know. It's sporadic. The races are sporadic. It's dropping. I don't know what to expect out of it.
Yeah. No,
I'm pivoting.
Well, let me ask you guys this. So, because we have a lot of conflicting opinions, let's go around and we'll start with Kieran. If you had to pick one horse in each leg, just one, who would it be? Because that might give the crew some ideas to maybe use all of our opinions on a ticket. So, Kieran, why don't we start with you? In race 8, if you could only use one.
9. Number 9.
Okay, Steve-O?
I'm going to probably go with the 1 horse here.
Dylan?
9.
The 9? Okay, looks like there's a consensus on the 9. And I would use the 1 as well. So it looks like 1-9 would be the consensus picks. Okay, the middle leg, that turf sprint there, Kieran?
8. We're going to find out if they know what they're doing going to turf, or it's going to be hailing an Uber at the end of the race. So it's one or the other.
Yeah, I'm going to go with double jab
All right,
here.
Steve-O?
I'm going to go with the 5.
Okay. Dylan?
Uno.
The 1.
Okay, 8-5-1. And to throw a monkey wrench in the works, I am going to go with the 2. So 8-5-1-2, completely different opinions there. But you can go 1-9 in the first, 1-5, 1-2-5-8 in the middle, and then in the nightcap, who is your single? Dylan, back to you.
Oh, my single, just shoot me instead. Oh,
Not your single, just if you can only pick one.
Yeah, let's if I'm picking one, I hate it. But I'll go 5.
5.
Yeah, that's mine.
Don't worry,
as well.
we won't get mad at you if the horse doesn't win. This is an exercise.
It's rough. I like that one as well, guys. I hope it gets the lead. It faced a lot of pressure last time and packed it in. That was going a mile. That was a long time ago. I'll just hope it breaks sharp today.
So you're on the 5 as well, Steve-O, on the nightcap?
Yeah.
Okay, Kieran?
8. That's our Hey I top play of the day, Frank. So I'm just going to go with that.
Yeah.
Going with 8.
That's a first-time starter. I like that horse as well, but if I had to pick just one, I'd go 4. So 4-5-8. So that's not that bad. If you wanted to do this kind of exercise community ticket, 1-9 with 1-2-5-8 with 4-5-8. And I'm actually going to play that. So I'll let you guys talk amongst yourselves.
Well, actually, I'm trying to see if I can find the CAW money. So I'll let Steve-O take over here while I upload it to the website.
Oh, come on, Steve-O.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
You're supposed
My
to
attention
host. You're
span.
supposed to host.
Supposed to run the show.
Oh, I'm supposed to host?
Yeah.
Well, guys, just so you know, I got the third pick in my 14-team fantasy football. I'm good. Yeah, this is an interesting card, guys. I mean, I don't understand what's going on.
It's one of the harder ones, and nowhere to plant a flag. I mean, there is, but the flag planters have question marks. You know,
we got an 8,000 claimer going a mile, and we're closing out with a 12.5 maiden going 5.5. Come on, this is Del Mar.
This is the racing secretary being very smart to blow up the pools. You got to make these late cards very hard.
I'm looking at Hawthorne here for a second. Come on, guys.
No, Hawthorne would only have 6.
They would only have 6 races.
Yeah, 6 races, 6 horses.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just
well, you know, we have to card these lower level races because when Northern California shut down, a lot of horses and horsemen were displaced. So I actually don't mind it. You know,
we've gotten used to it. It's
as
a
long
lot
as
better.
the races, as long as these conditions draw full fields, I'm okay with it. You know what I mean?
And it's been a lot better than it was a few years ago. You know, when they got rid of those AK claimers because they really were bad horses. We got, like Frank said, a lot of those NorCal horses, and these horses are kind of moving up and down between the 8 and 16K and 12.5 a lot now. I don't mind it.
I don't. Yeah.
Well, Steve-O, you mentioned your dad earlier, and he just followed me on Twitter, and I followed him back.
There you
Did
go.
know your
I
dad's
didn't
on
know.
Twitter now?
I didn't even know he was on Twitter. I didn't know he was on there. Yeah, he'll go. Is that Mel?
16 followers,
Mel
and I'm one of
4600,
them.
right? Yeah, good.
No, this one is at Mel Simonovich.
Oh,
He's got a
well,
burner
he's probably got it's 2 of them. He might. Who knows? Might have been arguing.
If
with
it is
school.
him, Frank, next thing he's going to go, hey, can you send me some money? My car broke down.
No, it says followed by Marco, Tyler Frausto. And
Oh yeah,
Steve-O
so
Sims.
yeah,
It's him.
okay, yeah, that's his. Yeah, that's his. He's got a couple of accounts. That's probably his newest, latest, and greatest.
He's got some burner accounts.
I was so happy when I saw that.
We didn't look forward to the next leg, Frank.
Yeah, I just brought up the Will Pays.
Oh, Cowboy Mike. Mike just got a ton of money right now. So Mike into 8 and 9 into the next leg. It looks like
one's going to be very tough in the next race.
Yeah,
Which one?
I went real deep in the first leg here, and then I'm
Nasty
2 by
habit.
2.
Great post, fast race.
It's very
Peter Miller
up and
wins a ton
down
of
looking
these
around.
races.
There's a lot of, I mean, the ones, 8 to the 1 is 43, 9 to the 1 is 47, 2 to the 1, 1 to the 1, 36, 42, and then there's a little bit of money on the 8.
Late scratch.
Oh, we did?
Oh, shit, the one.
Yeah, well, so I didn't mean to cut you off, but this is important. Number 1, Mongolian Max just scratched.
Oh,
no.
Whoa! Cancel.
Yeah,
this
that's a
wager.
huge deal.
Restructure this.
Wow.
Oh,
I hope they don't load them back in the gate too quick.
They were.
Yikes.
Well, they weren't in the gate yet, so hopefully they'll stall a little bit. But that's, I mean, that horse is 3-1, so that's going to change a lot of.
I was wondering
tickets.
why Cowboy Mike got hammered so low, and they just pushed all over the dam. So Cowboy's getting all the money now.
Yeah, I mean, if Cowboy Mike is right, probably crushes this field. But that horse has not been right for a long time.
How do you play that horse at 2-1, 9-5? I mean, that's just.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm trying to see who the value would be in this race, but like there doesn't. Like even the droppers, like the 3 and the 5, who I made cases for, like 6-1 and 8-1.
Probably Hoover's horse.
Yeah.
I mean, if the horse is, good post.
One,
some
Dylan's
numbers.
1 is getting hammered, but then the other horses getting a little bit of money are the 6 off the 8 and 9, the 8 and the 10. So it's 6, 8, and 10 are also getting action in the next.
6, 8, and 10.
Which is, the other Rosario, my single, and the Rispoli out on the outside where no one can ever win.
Well, the 8 horse won today, hacking it up won today in a turf sprint. So never say never, Kieran.
I did have a long shot in here, Frank. I liked Tariff, the number 5.
I don't mind that horse. That's just okay.
In his first leg?
Getting to the gate, though.
I just did our race AI thing, Frank. The Crow Money hit the 9 secretly going into the next race.
It looks like they're loading.
In this race?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, they're at the gate. We'll back out. Good luck, everybody. We'll come back after and read all the messages. Good luck.
Boring.
Much ado about nothing. All that 9 to 5 runs off the screen. But like I said, if that horse got back to one of those
Single.
races, crush them, you know. But you can't trust that, right?
Wow.
You can't trust a horse like that. Kurt's horse ran really well. Second by
Juanito.
many lengths, but not in the same league.
Nope.
Smoked him.
I mean, that horse went fast early.
Horse never looked like a loser.
No, and the money came pouring in. And Kieran, I think you said at the end that they really hammered that horse.
Yeah.
Right? Because that horse went off at 9 to 5, I think.
They were hammering it before the scratch too.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to beat it. Didn't work out. Now we got the double. Oh.
That's the beauty of the bet.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. What did I end up doing there for us?
I'm alive on my. Yeah, I'll owe the track money.
That's what you're alive to?
Oh, that's Frank's there. There's your. Which one did you end up doing, Frank?
Oh, man.
Well, I did them all.
Okay.
The second one is done because it's put it back up for a second. That second one is no go because the one was the scratch. So I'm dead on the third one there. So I'm alive on my all A ticket. So what are you alive on, Kieran?
I'm alive to the one where I'm singling in this leg, the 8. So hopefully the 8 is like the 8 in the last race and answers all the question marks we have.
I do not have the 8. So I had the 8 on a secondary ticket, but 8 was not one of my A horses. Let me see who this 8 is. Oh, that's the Archie bred. Yeah, I'll let that horse beat me. Oh.
You're not doing a Frank Lawn horse, really?
Hey, Dylan, by the way, congratulations on that Del Mar win.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
I assume you're playing Pack Classic.
Oh, yes, sir. We'll be there.
Will you be there? Nice. Okay,
yeah,
good.
Of course. Heck yeah.
Oh, we have a horse racing on Saturday. Arrakis, of course, when I'm at Saratoga, Arrakis is going to be routing on Saturday.
Nice.
Who's riding?
Rispoli's going to ride.
Yeah, I figured Rosario wanted no part of that horse riding back.
We want no part of him.
He doesn't ride donkeys. He's only on live horses.
Dude, that guy he's a fucking human anchor, that guy. He's just
Rosario?
Yeah, I just feel like he just feels like, I feel like he just wants to come closing on everything, and he just grabs. And
Frank has a tattoo of Rosario.
I think he's having a great meet.
Yeah, he's doing great. But
I was looking forward to him coming out here, and then I got to actually talk and interact with him, and ever since I've been kind of off him. I use him, but I don't plant flags on him. I will not toss him. I'll use him on tickets, but I'll look to beat him every time I can.
He's made me a lot of money this meet, and he's going to end up leading rider. So I can't say a bad word about him.
No way.
But he does blow hot and cold, and when he's cold, he's ice cold.
How about that?
We got Will Pays. One is the overwhelming favorite on the pick 3, $11.90. Second choice is the 10, $32. That's how far away the one is. The double, same, $29 for the one. Second choice again is the 10. So they're just ignoring the post on that one. I guess Rispoli needs to. We'll know at the jump if the 10 has any chance, I think. But yeah, they're saying it's a 2-horse race now.
This is in the Will Pays, Kieran? Did you look at the Will Pays?
Yeah, I'm looking at the Will Pays. Yeah.
All right.
Who's taking?
Who are the 2 horses you said that it's a 2-horse race?
It's between the 1 and the 10, and the 10 just got all the barn money just flooded in on 10 right now. 10 just got a big jump. We're up to 11K on the win pool. Just came in on it. And
I'm going to go through some comments. Parker, no, we all use the 8. The 8 was an A on my ticket. If you read the matrix, I had 4 A's, and that was one of them. And Kieran also had the horse, and we talked about the horse. Dylan decided not to use at that price, so I don't think you're listening properly.
Yeah, which part is hilarious?
The fact that we're all alive, I don't know, but anyway, we can't talk about every horse in the race. We're trying to put tickets together. It's not a handicapping show, but if you go back in the live chat, you'll see Kieran has 9518 on one of his tickets, and my ticket is 1385. So, there you go. Kieran, can I run through some of the rest of the comments and welcome the DTL crew, or do you want to finish up with the Will Pays here?
No, you're good. I was just going to put this up here so that yes, they got the winner if they had the 1 in the last race. They were just asking a question if their horse scratched and they didn't change it. On to the favorite you go. Correct, right? In the pick 3?
Oh, I forgot to cancel my shit.
I assumed it was
or did they refund?
I think it's refund,
I can't remember. Do they refund? Maybe they do, yeah. Sorry. I think they refund you. You're not alive. You saved
All right.
money though, probably.
Never mind.
All right, let's roll through. Yeah, I guess. Well, I assumed. I guess you should never assume. I know the rules are up on the Del Mar website, but if the horse scratches in your first leg, the horse is not running, so you should get your money back.
Yeah.
I don't see why you would get
It's the second leg. If it's the second leg of something, or
right, if it's the second or third leg.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right. First leg.
Anytime you start something and your horse scratches, you should get a refund. At least that's how I understand it, but maybe not. Mike Pivot well, and let's make some money. Jay, yeah, we'll get to that Calbred 12.5 in a minute, but yeah, that is a really, really tough race. Oh, look at this. Steve-O was on early. LFG.
I was on early. Yeah, that's right.
You were chopping at the bit,
hair.
huh?
Look at that hair.
Did you like that?
Picture.
Well, yeah. Oh, the picture. Yeah, that was from back in the day.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was the dry look. That was the dry look.
Look at that.
I didn't even notice that, Dylan. That's hysterical.
Look at that. Dude, how are you 18 years old in that picture?
No, that was like 3 years ago.
Damn, hell yeah.
Well, he's got a more sophisticated look now. I like it. It's very
Yeah,
good.
well, I got Brill cream in here now,
All right, Dan H., welcome. We love having you on the show. Arthur, same thing. Cheers. Let's see. Yeah, now this is funny. Rosario blows. Drink. Now Kieran has some company there because Dylan happens to agree with him. I guess we'll find out.
I just feel like he ends up way further back than he needs to at times.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I think that happened a lot early in the meet because he didn't necessarily have his timing down. It's been a minute since he rode Del Mar, so that might have something to do with it. He was at like 11 seconds, 15 thirds, and you're right, he was coming late. But I just think that right after he had that 3-day win, he's been really, really good. At least to me, anyway. Maybe he just wins when I bet him.
It's in those races where you have 9 A's, Frank.
Well, one of us has been cashing tickets.
Well, I've been cashing them too. I dunk on myself.
Raise your hand. You just did a whole show last week about how cold you are.
Well, I'm just because it makes for good radio. I'm not. I think I'm cold when I'm not getting 4-digit collections on my pick 3.
Well, you better hit one soon because I know a lot of people who are ready to quit the site because you're bankrupting them.
Whoa! Shots are fired.
If it wasn't for me, they'd be in the poorhouse. I'm keeping them alive.
Funny, it was one of your guys who canceled today because he even said Frank doesn't do squat at Del Mar, and he rides about 3 horses in a race.
Well, that's all we do on the show. That's it. That's all you need. I don't need to write a novel about my exes. You're the one who told me that, right?
Bingo card. I know someone wants Gold Phoenix. I sent you the workout this morning, Frank.
Okay.
But
yeah, go.
He was working out with Inbox and Peanut Butter Bomb, and as they cruised past the line, Phil went, I guess someone wants to win 5 straight. It was supposed to be a breeze, and he wasn't letting them pass. So 2 more weeks.
Oh, that was today? Nice.
Yep, 2 more weeks.
Where's he running next?
Let me keep rolling here.
Del Mar handicap going for 5 in a row.
Wait, that race usually it's on the freaking Pacific Classic Day.
No, it's on the 29th.
And usually it's on the
It's usually the last race on Pacific Classic Day.
Yeah, what is the Del Mar
part of the
Mile?
tournament.
I just pulled it up. What the hell is this? Del Mar Oaks. Wow, this is all different. This
Yeah, they changed it
the
around
Green
because they moved the
Flash?
Pac Classic up a week.
Wow.
Jeff says my internet sucks. Apologies. Are you guys having an issue with me?
It's a little, you cut in and out at
Laggy?
times. Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I rebooted and everything. I don't know what to do. Kelly, welcome. Kelly Gredvig, fan of the show. Really, really great fan of horse racing. Thank you for joining us. All right, go ahead, Kelly. You can get serious now. I'll come back to some of these. Do you want to look at the doubles going forward?
Yeah, I was just looking right now.
Yeah.
It looks like, I guess if we go off the 1 and the 10 into the next, man, the pays are really good. If you like some prices, you're going to get, this is another double you'll get paid. they're hammering. Well, hammering, I use that loosely, is the 9 in the next leg. It looks like the lowest double payout right now is in the 80s. 1 to the 9 is 83. 8 to the 9 is 95. 10 to the 9 is 92. 10 to the 2, 117. 1 to the 2, 139. Those, and then it starts spreading around with different combinations. So it looks like they're all about the 2 and the 9 in the 9.
The 9 is hammered in that stuff.
But that's still not bad. Even off the favorite into this one, into the next. We've seen some of them, Frank, we were like 40, 50, 60 bucks. I don't think they're going to hammer this too much into the next leg. So if you're right, you could get paid. And if you've got convictions, you get paid as well.
That's what I thought. I didn't expect the first leg to be won by a 9-5 shot, however. So that might, screw up a lot of the possibilities for a big score. But you had Mongolian Max who was taking money scratched, and then they all lumped on, the Cowboy Mike there. But let me see. I'm going to bring up the Will Pays again here, Kieran.
Yeah, so that.
Yeah, I mean, the one in the pick 3 in this leg is just like, can't lose. I mean, $11.
Yeah, I mean, my plan double. I was going to do 20 with the 8 with the 13. That was gone, but my backup one was 8 with 2. It's $199 for $5. 8 with 9. That's 95 twice. 8 with 10.
My God, this 9, Jesus.
302 and 8 with 8 is 562. So I'm okay with that. So I might come back because I did like, the number 1 that Dylan likes, Nasty Habit, and then I updated the website. So we've got the track bias stuff. You saw that when I sent it out to you, Frank.
Yeah,
so
that's phenomenal. I love that.
All that data now, and one of the things is which jockeys are hot and where and what. And Miller is Fresher's the top jockey at this distance, and Miller's the top trainer.
Yeah, he wins. He wins every 5 furlong turf sprint. I mean, that's his jam.
So Rail's doing well. Barrios is 2 of 6 for him. They won opening day at the 40K level. What's this level? I think is it a
first level?
This is an allowance race, optional 50. Let me ask these guys real quick, Kieran, because we're talking about bias, and we like to talk about general principles on the show and use information and figure stuff out. We talk about knowing a meet, and understanding the nuances. I'll start with Dylan. What is your opinion on track bias? Do you even believe in it? Is it a concept? And if it is it something you use in your handicapping, or is it overvalued? What are your thoughts?
I know it's kind of a thing, but I really don't pay attention to it.
Okay. Doesn't factor into your handicapping.
I mean, I feel like the only way that you can do track bias is if you every single day pay attention to the track.
Right.
You know exactly. Sorry, these damn dogs. What class levels. You know how fast certain class levels run at certain distances.
Right.
If horses who are bet like for the whole day, if horses who should be doing well are not doing well,
yes,
that's could be something. But I think it's blown way out of proportion when inside posts are doing well. It's like, okay, but look at who's winning. So I think it's I think it's really overblown, but unless you're doing it literally like they're running 3/5 slower on average, like every class level is running 3/5 slower than what the par is for that level. So like that's
if there are 3 Baffert 2-year-olds on a card and they all win a 2 to 5 wire to wire, you can't call it a speed bias because that's what they're supposed to do.
Yep.
But to your point, I agree with you. When I start to pay attention is when horses I like throughout the day I expect them to run well and do a certain thing, and they don't. And maybe it's because they were all on the inside or they were all on the outside. So when horses I expect to run well don't, well, yeah, it's possible that my handicapping just stunk. But more often than not, I'm trying to figure out why. Like, why did they not run the way I expected? So I agree with you. And we call that circuit knowledge. So I do look at track, I do look at that stuff every day. And Kieran is trying to figure out a way to quantify that information so that it may impact.
Yeah, well, it's actually started to. It started to.
What about you, Steve-O? I'm sorry, Kieran. Sorry.
I was going to say it's starting to show some. I mean, we still have, but exactly what Dylan said is what I've been trying to track right now.
Right.
We got our first little glimpse today because the problem is with these short meets, by the time you start getting any kind of bias, you're off to the next place. And then how do you really rely on last year? Maybe they watered the water too, or they changed the grass or whatever. But right now we're starting to get it. And for today, it actually had a note where it said the turf sprint pace closers have now, it was a balanced earlier in the meet. They're now giving the slight edge to closers on the turf sprints, which would play into the 10 here. But I mean, it's still early days, still playing around with it.
Yeah. And you also have to figure there are multiple rail settings throughout the meet. So that has to be factored.
That's what screws everything up. Yep.
Yeah. But for a place like Santa Anita where they run 6 months, I think it'll be very valuable. But Steve-O, like Oaklawn, they only run on dirt. So you have a huge sample size. And when we here and I were playing it a little bit, it seemed to us like that slingshot outside move around the turn was golden in sprint races.
Yeah, I watch every race at Oaklawn, chart every race at Oaklawn. That's the only time I would notice track bias on any given day. I'll put notes in my formulator. If that, I'll go back and look at the chart every day and watch the replays. And if I see something that's abnormal, the rail or everything was winning on the lead, or if everything was dying on the front and closers were coming down the middle of the track, I'll make a note of that for the card. Like 2 years ago on Rebel Day, or maybe it was last year Rebel Day, it was terrible. Like everything that got to the rail and got to the lead just won, the whole day. So if in extreme cases like that, I'll do it. But other than that, it's just too much work.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you're going to use it, you better use it correctly, which means you need to have the correct data.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can only do that really if you're paying attention to a circuit, like Dylan said.
Yeah.
Or if somebody else is getting the information and you pay for it. So if there's anything out there like that, I don't even know.
Yeah. Well, Mark Elding is going to start a track bias data service.
I mean, it's more, I'm just training the AI because, like I said, boutique meets like Saratoga and Del Mar, by the time you start getting a bias, you're on to the next place. Like Oaklawn, months at a time, Santa Anita, months at a time. Those will be where, and especially on dirt, because you get the best bias information on dirt. I just forced it to do turf because I was curious.
Yeah. And at Oaklawn,
track, we don't know what the rails are going to be at, so it kind of mutes the point on turf a little.
You have to be careful at Oaklawn too. Obviously, you have to pay attention to the track condition.
That's true.
They don't like, it's a national park. So if they get like ice and stuff, they don't put any chemicals on that track. So you have to look out for all that, and make sure if it's sloppy, because even on the same day you could have fast, muddy, sloppy, or vice versa on any given day over there. It's always a mess. It rains a lot. So if you got a mud runner, send it to Oaklawn.
All right. Well, Kieran, we got 5 minutes, so we should let's talk about the late double here. This is what I put up earlier in the live chat, and I don't really see any reason to change it. In fact, I mean, I don't even think I need to do it for as much as I want, because I am, I have the first leg. I'll probably just come back and press my strongest opinions, and I will use that one because I don't have the one in this leg. I have 269 in my pick 3, so that concerns me a little bit. So I have to cover the ones that you guys like that I don't, and that's the 1, the 8, and the 10. I'm going to let the 5 beat me. That's what the horse that did the Mathis horse that Dylan and Steve-O both like. I'm going to let that horse beat me.
In the last leg?
No, in this one, the 5.
Oh yeah, the 5? Oh yeah,
Did
you
you
know
like
this
double
horse.
jab?
This horse. Listen, my my dad said hello, by the way, Frank, and then
All right.
he goes, double jab's gonna win, and I know why he likes it because he owns the half brother midnight special, but this horse is 4 out of 5 in the money at this trip, so I think it likes this distance. It hasn't run this distance a lot.
But the turf,
You know, it's got to win. It only has 1 win in 5 starts, but 3 seconds, and you know, I went 159 here. For my
I got to use the 1. I'm going to use the Kieran. I'm going to use your 10 because I do think that horse has a big shot. The reason I didn't make the horse an A was because of the post, what we talked about. So I'm going to use the horse anyway, just because we did see a horse from the 8-hole win today going 5 furlongs.
Yep.
And to your point, it has played a lot more fair the last 2 weeks than it was opening. The first 2 weeks, it was like all speed. You could not come from off going 5 furlongs, but now you can. So,
and I don't think Rispoli's going to have him that far back. I think he's going to break. I mean, if he's 4 or 5
he doesn't
wide,
want to be wide either. That I mean,
if he's wide, it's over for the 10. If Rispoli can get him over, we're in good shape.
And you know, if the 9 is ready, I mean, that's a dangerous one too. We'll see if it needs a race or not, though. But I included it just because I mean it's a specialist at this trip.
Yeah, that's one of my A's. That's on my A ticket. 269 on my A is. There's a lot of speed, but that could be the speed of the speed, right?
Yeah, we don't know what the 8's going to do, and I know that's a nice horse, but it's just weird that they picked this spot here.
Yeah,
for this horse.
I agree.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, if the 8 wins, you're fired, Steve-O, and we're hiring your dad.
Yeah. I was trying to, I just couldn't, I don't know. I just couldn't get to it. It runs so good at Oaklawn on the dirt. I'm like,
right.
But it's got JJ, and I don't know. I mean, we'll see.
No,
Toss
it's a
JJ
fascinating race.
at your detriment.
What'd you say?
Toss JJ at your peril.
Yeah, he's the second leading rider.
Yeah. But you're through the 5 out. Okay. And it's dead on the board.
Yeah. We saw, look, Mathis is a very good trainer. Kieran and I we've always talked about his praises. We like him a lot. But
really
when
good.
He goes cold. He goes colder than Kieran. So
it's bad.
He's got to bust out of it sometime.
No, you're right.
That's what we thought. The last 20 times we bet him since April. So he's probably going to win today because we finally said, that's it. That's enough. No more.
Yeah, 25-1. Wow.
Yeah, I know it's a big price on that horse. Well, you know
what they say, $2 is no bucks. I'm going to do $2 to win on him.
I just brought Dylan back in, but they're about to go to the gate. Look at this. So Sir Rocket is 5-2. And then the 1 is 3-1. So those are the 2 ones being bet. I'm a little surprised about the 10. Interesting.
It's 10.
Yeah, I don't.
10 and 1 into the 9 in the next leg. $1 separation. That's it.
All right. Well, they just started to load, guys. We'll back out. Good luck.
Oh God.
Did 8 even
Dylan.
finish the race?
Why couldn't the 5 get third? Oh my God, I would hit a nice trifecta. That really sucks ass.
Dylan, nice job.
Oh, look who ended up being the favorite after the win. Number 2 or number 1 went favorite at the finish line. Massive amount of late money came in on the 1.
Dylan had very strong conviction about that horse, so nice job. You allowed me to I played doubles with that horse because I was not alive with that horse in the pick 3, so thank you, Dylan. Unfortunately, to the 9, they're not very good. So we'll see what happens in this leg. Gabaldon ran really well. The Jose D'Angelo horse did everything but win. The 1 was just a better horse. Again, Peter Miller wins so many of these sprint races. And, yeah, just sharp horse.
He's the top guy at this distance. Doesn't matter the surface, especially on turf right now. And you wouldn't have thought about that a couple of years ago, Frank. If we said he'd be destroying everyone on turf, we'd be like, no way.
Well, no, long on turf, I wouldn't touch him, but he's always been good in these 5 furlong. Same in Santa Anita, 6 furlong. He wins these sprint races constantly. It's crazy. I'll run a formulator stat after the show, and we'll get some numbers. He's having a very quiet meet for him, but I bet at least half of his winners are in turf sprints.
Well, he's on, when we're doing the meet statistics, Frank, he popped up, and I think I mentioned it at the start of the show. This distance, this surface, Miller is the top trainer. Top trainer, and Freshue's the top jockey at this distance on turf right now.
Some of Miller's horses this summer seem like the old Peter Miller horses, if you know.
Some of them, yes. Well, he had a good Oaklawn meet, didn't he, Steve-O?
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, you can get away with some shit over there.
He has an assistant over there, and he's bringing more stock there. A lot of California guys are bringing horses over there now.
Oh, the racing is great on turf. We enjoyed playing that. And
Mark Hassey's the last couple of years has been bringing a lot of horses there too from up north.
Yeah, well, I think the racing secretary does a phenomenal job writing the correct races for not just the stock of the horses who are stabled there, but the surrounding areas. He knows how to get people, to ship in. And one of the reasons I think Baffert brought a string to Kentucky was because he wanted to make it easy to travel to Oaklawn.
Yep.
I guess the ship from California to Oaklawn is a pain in the butt.
That
was one of his owner's issues.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going through a lot of desert to get there.
Even the planes, look at all the issues they have when the planes go down with something else, and they're like, they can't ship the horses out. They're too busy shipping show jumpers these days. That's where all the big money is.
Oaklawn's kind of like Saratoga. Like Saratoga, you got to fly to Albany, then you got to get a ride there. It's kind of like you got to go to Little Rock, and then you got to hitch a ride down to Hot Springs.
Well, there's a lot of love in the chat. The DTL crew appreciates Dylan's conviction on that 1. Jeff Knight, thanks, Dylan. Alive in the pick 3 and double. Gracias, sir. Parker, who was teasing us earlier. It's all good. We're just joking around, Parker. We appreciate you and your comments. Dylan is the champ for a reason. Sick call. He is the champ. He's a champ for many reasons, actually.
So I was just taking a peek at the will pays, Frank. The 9 is 140. The 2 is 160. And then it starts jumping up. I mean, the next closest then is the 6 at 278.
Is this the pick 3?
That's the pick 3. The double, the 9 is $48. The 2 is 62. Next closest is the 6 again at 98, and then the 4 at 118. But they're saying it's between the 2 and the 9.
Well, those are very logical ones.
Yeah, pick 6. The favorite is, I guess the 11's a carryover. Or is that a scratch? No, the 11's paying 100. I'm assuming that's a
carryover.
9 is 1,300. 2 is 1,900. Everything else is pretty crazy. Pick 5. 9 is 533. 2 is 664. Everything else is pretty crazy. Pick 4, $29 for the 9, 41 for the 2. And then again, all these pools, it's 9, 2, 6, 10 in that order.
9, 2, 6, 10. Yeah, and I don't see anyone taking like
No.
really sneaky money, except maybe the 8 in the pick 4. That seems a little low for the way the others. Look at the 8, Kieran. 205 in the double, 701 in the pick 3, only 150 in the pick 4. That seems a little light, but
Which one?
the 8.
Yeah,
But
150. Yeah, that does weird.
compared
Oh, that's
to
the
the
one
other
I
ones.
that's the one I liked as a sneaky one, a debut horse. And what's funny is I liked it, I think, for the same reason you did, because maybe he got a bone from Redham. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Get
and
inner
Escobedo,
circle.
you know the horse, he's gonna go hard from the bells. So
Yeah, so I mean, it could shock everyone here. I would definitely use the 8 if you're doing exactas and tries somewhere. You know, maybe on top and underneath. Might never finish, but the fact that it's a debut horse for Redham, I think this 12.5. You know, they're getting rid of it. They're probably saying,
Calbert at 12.5.
yeah, so they're probably saying, here you go, get your win under your belt, because he usually does all the other ones for Redham, you know, and Sadler gets all the good
O'Neill
ones.
gets the good ones. Callahan gets the turf horses. Ed Freeman gets some good 2-year-olds, and Antonio Garcia is just a hard knocking good young
And
trainer.
he owns this. He actually owns this horse.
He owns it. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like,
so
I know that Redham does that to some of his trainers. He lets them, pick a horse or two to put in their name and get that experience. I think that horse is super sneaky. I mean, we don't have much experience with first-time starters caliber at 12.5. I mean, this is probably the first year they've started running these this low. I mean, I don't know. Dylan, do you have any opinion on this level or first-time starters here?
I mean, I think the 9 is terrible at 2-1. I mean, if Sadler's debuting this horse at 12.5, it's telling you this horse is literally no good. You look at, I mean, Sadler first-time starters at the bottom, like the lowest levels. Like I did 16 to 40,000. He's 0 for 17 the last 5 years of 3 hitting the board. Like this is a race. Like why I would bet this race, because when the horse like this gets bet, like there's other horses who are just getting like the 10 the 5 at 10-1. I mean that's why can't you know?
I also kind of feel that if Sadler really liked this horse, he would have put Rosario on. Rosario's his main man, and Rosario's on the AE instead.
I mean, this is a race I normally wouldn't bet. I mean, even the horse like the 5 who I'm looking at, he hasn't raced since March, so I want none of him. Like, there's literally nobody who I want a piece of in this race. Like, just the way my brain works, I like recency and good form, and this is just
the top post at this distance is the 2 spot.
At 5.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything on the 4? I thought the 4 was sneaky. Just the big drop, the barn switch, the blinkers on, Kimura rides. I thought there were enough. A 4-year-old against younger horses.
Yeah, the horse broke super sharp last time. He got at the break the very first time he had no shot and was just kind of lagging at the back and slow pace. But last time he broke super sharp and Ricky just kind of chilled on him the rest of the race. He angled out at the top of the stretch and he didn't really hit him down the lane, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if this horse breaks right on top and can keep going. I mean, the 2 has some pace, but it's not fast. Like
it's not super. Yeah, like you look at that low, it's 23.
No,
the race 2 back 23, and then the second quarter was 23 and 4. That's like it's not that fast.
If the 4 can run at all, he's going to be on the lead. And he might be tough. So.
That's half the battle, right? Yeah. So I thought that horse had a big shot. Did Francisco Rodriguez, was he Pipey's assistant at one point? Do you know who he is?
He does have a Francisco, his assistant, but it's not this guy.
It's not this. Oh, okay.
No, yeah.
So this is a totally different guy.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Look how bad these races are. I was just looking. The stud fee for the 4, $65K. Sold for $33K at auction. Like
You could buy a used car for that price.
just these are all money burners in this race.
Yeah,
Well, no, I mean they're just I think they're the slowest horses on the grounds, right? They're fillies. I don't think there's a lower level here than this.
no. Yeah,
So what would be your approach? Like you have all these horses, a bunch of horses who have run before, and most of them have kind of already shown what they are, and that's that they're not very good. So this is the kind of race where a first-time starter can win, right? So if you don't like the Sadler, are you looking harder at the 8 or maybe the Steve Knapp horse, the 12 with Maldonado up? Is this a race where you would gravitate toward a first-time starter just because when you look at the ones who've already run, like you don't want part of any of them?
I never gravitate towards first-time starters.
Okay.
I don't bet them. I don't bet the race, but
Okay.
I just don't like guessing.
That's fine. Yeah. I mean, there's no problem.
Like if I'm alive, I did play a pick 5 because I have a bunch of people who put some money in at the beginning of the meet, and
cool.
I play one a day, and we're alive to the 4, 5, 6.
Oh, nice.
But like this was, if we weren't alive, I would have already I would be printing out Saturday's PPs already.
Moving on.
And just kind of chilling. So, yeah.
I totally get it. Well, I am alive to the 4 and the 4, 6, 9 in doubles. The 9 would be horrendous. I would be owing the track money, but the 4 wouldn't be so bad.
So Frank, this is what our AI did today. You know that whatever it was, 50-1 that won earlier today?
Uh-huh.
It said the same thing. It's set up for it as well. So it had that Bomberoo in race 3 as well, Cupid Cowboy.
Oh, wow, the Edwin Alvarez horse. Yeah, I just think you have to consider a horse that is running on turf against much, much better horses. And I think KK's having a quietly good meet. I thought he rode really well yesterday.
He's good.
Yeah. Do you see the ride on El Rey Rey at 16-1? Like he almost won that race.
Yeah, bastard. I needed a 3-5 or 3-6 really good.
Oh,
it would have been very good, but he friggin' nipped me.
Yeah, he's having a quietly good meet. Steve-O, do you have any kind of approach to first-time starters in maiden claiming races?
If I hear some chatter on the backside and they like the horse, they give it to me and it loses. I don't have much. I like horses with a little bit of recency in these races. I'm against the first time starters usually. I like even if you look at this field, you have a lot of horses coming off the layoff, and you got a few of them with some recency. I mean, even though I don't know, even like the one that just can't win. I mean, at least it's trying. Now that was at Los Alamitos at 10.
Right.
The one, I don't know what the condition of that race is, but it looks like it might have been a lot tougher than this one. So
yeah, it's definitely a tougher level. Absolutely.
I mean, this jock, this is the kind of race they win, though. I mean, one for 36 trainer, one for 36 jock, or whatever, one for 30 jock.
That one was tough for me.
I know it's tough. It's 50-1, but it's a kind of horse like, oh, okay, it won. Holy shit. But I'm just gonna go with I picked the 5 on top because I just thought it was a step slow and it's only dirt sprint and ran a good race, and last time going along it just got in a speed duel and tired, so I don't know why it was off.
Dropping in class, so that's something.
Yeah, and I don't know why it was off. I mean, who knows? I mean, quarter crack.
Yeah, I mean they're low level horses for a reason. They clearly have some issues. Kieran, who's your top pick in here?
It's scratch, so I think I'm the ones that
that was a 13, right.
9, 10. I went 13 scratch, but then I went 9, 10, 2, 8.
2, 8. Okay. And are you live to anything?
I'm alive too, I believe.
While you're looking, congratulations, Serge. He hit the all turf on a $36 ticket. Congratulations. I don't know what it paid, but
$160. $160.
All
I
right,
just
on a
looked.
$36 ticket. Good for you. All right, how about here? Gatekeeper thinks Little Sandy looks good. I agree. Johnny Blassie is our dog lover. Dylan, he wants to know what are the names of your dogs?
So we got Zenyatta. She's
Yes!
Yeah.
Do you know Seminar Skip?
Yes.
His dog is Zenyatta also.
Oh, okay. He's told me that. Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that. Okay, what else?
And then she had puppies. We kept 2 of them. And one of them is LD is his name after Larry David. So we just call him LD.
Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yep.
Nice.
The best show ever. And then Hexy is one of them.
Wow.
After a song. And then we have Winston, this little Frenchie, little shit who just he's a little shit. He really is. Like,
oh my God.
If the wife is out of town or just gone for a day, he just gets pissed off and just starts peeing on things and he just gets mad. He just gets mad, and he's just.
Well, when Terry's out of town, I sometimes do that too, so I can't blame.
This is my spot now.
We have Tobias and Sophia, and Johnny Blassie's always asking about him. He also wants to thank you for the one. So he is alive to all in the pick 3. So.
Wow.
Rooting for the 7 or 11. What are those coming back? Wow, 6 times. Wow, both 6 times. How about that? The least interesting man in the world, Johnny Blassie. His phrase, not mine. Okay, Kieran, did you find out your ticket? Who are you alive to?
I'm alive to the 4 and 8 on the pick 3.
4 and 8 on the pick 3.
Yep.
Oh, the 4 is 553. That's fantastic.
Yeah, the 8 is. I was looking to see.
That's good. It's great.
Yeah, but I was looking to see. I thought they'd pay a lot more. You know what I mean? Like the 8, I thought it would be paying a lot more than it is, and then I was.
But I think we started with 2 CAW horses, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, but with the odds we're getting, I just thought for a first timer we'd be getting a lot more, and there's not that. It's the highest price. Well, not aside from the outside. It's only 205 on the double. They're a little bit light, but I get it.
No.
Thought to be higher, but like you said, the CAW's crushed it.
Yeah, I think that's where the money landed. Dan H, he's very good with firsters actually, so he prefers the 12 over the 9. The 9 work times don't scream ready. I wouldn't know. That's really not a part of my game at all. Do you guys watch workouts at all on XBTV? Like.
Yeah, I like to watch. That's a cool feature. And at Oaklawn, they have something similar on their website. I think it's the same site.
Okay.
And I like to watch. I like to look at that a little bit. I mean, not that I know what I'm looking at all the time, but you can kind of tell if a guy's got his hands in and he's just kind of sitting there, or if he's kind of asking a little bit or showing the whip. But it's cool.
Anyone know if Gold Phoenix worked recently? Kieran, anyone?
Hey, Gold Phoenix is in great form. He's like a fine wine. I mean, I'm just blown away.
He's in the best form of his life.
I love it.
He's a 3-year-old. It's unbelievable. Like,
he's reverse aging. He's a Benjamin Button.
Benjamin Button. Yeah.
He's the Benjamin Button of resources.
They sent him out just to get a breeze this morning, and they had him in front of Inbox and Peanut Butter Bomb. And they went slow 104. It was just that anytime the other 2 horses started coming near him, he's like, see ya.
Right. And he used to be lazy in the mornings, right?
He would never change his lead. Now he instantly changes lead no matter who rides him now. Like he's just total pro.
When did he start doing that?
Last year. But especially he really started training. We took off early. This was the first year he came back so early as well. Like usually he didn't come back to train until February, and they started breezing him at the start of January. And Cesar Belmont was doing the breeze in the morning, and he just started doing 59-second works, and they're like, what are you doing? He's like, dude, I couldn't stop him. He wanted to go. And just this year he changed the leads all the time. Like it's totally different horse this year.
That's so sweet.
It's exciting. And he's going for the next record in the Del Mar handicap. So That's going to be awesome. Dylan, what do you got going? You still have some horses? Lovely Idaho still in the barn?
Wow, she's in a barn up in
Now you're-
Solvang. Yeah, she's in a barn. She's been off for a whole year. But she looks really good. Pipey went and saw her before Del Mar up in Solvang, and coat looks great. And she had a suspensory, but she didn't need any surgery, so that's good. Just it's an injury that takes a long time to come back, and when they go back to Santa Anita, she's going to join them there. Pipey will take his sweet time, and winter Santa Anita, hopefully opening day, she'll be ready to roll. And if she's not, she's not.
Wait, yeah. If you're good to the horses are good to you. So that's the best approach.
She is my first horse I've ever bought at a sale. She has 2 wins. Like, I got nothing to complain.
Yeah, no, I know. That's exciting. BBT, welcome. He's alive to the 2 and the 10. So good luck. Kieran, are you going to do anything here? Exactus tries. Steve-O, I know you like to play tries.
No, but I was actually looking, Frank. The 9 is right now 8 times the place money. We've not seen that in a while.
No, we haven't. Really?
No. So 40K.
We have a lot of new watchers. Why don't you explain that concept? Because we talked about it a lot earlier in the year, but I don't think we mentioned it since we started doing Del Mar.
I used to go to the OTB with my dad, and we'd sit around all the old codgers and all the experts. And this one guy, his thing was, if the favorite's legit, the win money will be 8 times the place money. And more times than not, it's a really, really high strike rate. I mean, I think it failed the last time we brought it up, but it's a pretty good gauge if the horse is any good, because if it really is the second coming, why would you waste your money on a place? You're going to put it on the nose. So
it's probably a little different now in the Crow era, but it's
because they hedge a lot more.
Yeah. Guys, did you ever hear that? I had never heard that before, but I think it's pretty interesting. You find old school angles.
But the robots right now it's 8 times, almost 9. So we've not seen that in a while.
It's all on the nose, huh?
What probably did it too is these guys, when I would go with my dad, was back in the Baffert Monster days, when his horses would win for fun, and everyone put all their money to win and everything else would be to show.
Yeah, but no, it is significant. 45,000 to win, only 5,000 to place, and 2,600 to show. In fact, the horse's fourth choice in the show pool. That's wild.
Yeah,
that is significant. Are they going to win or need an Uber to get back to the barn? Right.
Yep.
Win by 10.
I was just looking. So at an exacta 9 over 8. Well, your 4 is only $23. 9 over 8 is 53, and 8 over 9 is 84.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to hope one of my horses wins and take my.
Actually, I'm not, because I saw one of those trifectas the other day. I think I texted you, Frank, where there was like
so light
25 to 1 over 17 to 1 over an 8 to 1, and the 3 to 5 favorite finished off the board, and I think they only paid 200. And I was looking at it. That used to be in the thousands, a try like that.
Were they all training at Fairhill?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to bury the money somewhere because
dude, those idiots at Monmouth, like the guys overseas were sharp who did it over there.
They made a run on the bookies.
They bet to win place, stupid, and they just destroyed the double pool. Like, they just had information.
Like a $25 double with a monster horse in the first leg.
Like, yeah, I mean, I think so. I saw it was like 9,400 or whatever it was in the double pool. So they probably only had like a, I don't know, $400 double or something around there. And they probably overheard the phone call and they're like, oh shit, this horse is good. Like, okay.
Well, what they actually say the whole thing was, it was done to make a run on the bookies in England. Those are the guys who got hammered. They destroyed some bookies in England with it. Yeah.
I heard that they are going to pay out, but I don't think they have paid out yet, right? Because it's pending an investigation, or
oh wow,
I don't know. I'm asking. I heard that. I don't know if it's true.
I used to run my dad's bets, and like in Ireland, in the villages, there's 20 shops on the street. 7 of them are pubs, and 6 of them are betting offices. And when you would do a bet in one, and you would have a kid who would run off to lay the bet off at the other bookie.
Oh my
The
God.
kids all run around pushing the action off on the other one because you
Yeah.
could just say, I want the second favorite in this race and the third favorite in the next race. And whatever.
So what
it ended
happens
up
to
being.
the bookie who's last in line?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
He's got to lay it off in Spain somewhere.
yep.
Yeah.
He probably gets them back on the next race.
He goes back to the front of the line. That's funny. Charlie likes the 2 here. We talked a little bit about Melba Montgomery. Who were you alive to again, Dylan, in your pick 5?
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6. Kieran, you're alive in the pick 3, 2.
4, 8. I'm kind of annoyed I don't have the 2, but it is what it is.
And then what, Sibo, you got anything cooking?
I got a double. Will pay a $20 double to the 5 here from the 1 in the last race, and then I did a 5 over 2, 6, 10 and a trifecta.
Okay, so if the 4 wins, me, Dylan, Kieran hits something. If the 5 wins, Steve-O and Dylan hit something. And what do I have? I think I have 4, 6, and then the 8. Wait, I got to see. Oh, they're going in the gate. We'll come back. Hopefully, we'll all see a positive balance after this race. Good luck, everybody.
I remember April. It feels like that was the last time I hit a big pick 3.
Oh man.
Wow.
That one, I mean, that one made sense, I guess. I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had it all bad. I didn't have the 9 anywhere, but I tried to beat it and I ran a good race. But 5 couldn't get the lead, and that was it for that one. But Dylan hit the pick 5. What did that pay?
It was like 15 there. Let me see.
1,265.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, nice. Very good. Yeah,
Okay,
that
that'll
horse
help.
figure.
High takeout though, donating to the tracks.
That's why I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say that it was,
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
you guys want to guess what? So Yak Teen, last 5 years off 100-day layout, 106 months maiden claimers, 21 starts. He's 38% win,
Wow.
57 in the money with an $8.48 ROI.
Well, 8 to 1 right here on this guy, right?
You have a $34 to 1, a 29 to 1, a 4 to 1.
Wow. Nice job. Yeah, it's like if only like you get a little bit of a price in the first 2 legs. Can you imagine how much more this thing would have paid?
And Frank, yet again, we were going to plant a flag on the 13, and every time we do that and the horses scratch, we still degenerate ourselves when we know every time we go through, we should chop our bets like 75% when our key horse goes out versus trying to change our plan because our horse went out of the way. Every time it's.
I know. You
Eventually
should
we'll
probably cut there. Instead, I end up adding.
Yeah.
Right. So if your strongest opinion in a sequence, if you have a single and then
Cut.
you have 5 Bs who could win on your other on a backup ticket. If your single scratches, now you have 5 A's. If you have 5 A's in a race, you should have no A's because that means you have no opinion.
And the only reason we say that is because we say it over and over again, but it's a good lesson that we keep talking about it. But
Definitely.
we also get stuck in the moment. If we weren't doing the show, Frank, I probably would not have bet the way I bet today. You know what I mean? I would have went, you know what?
Yes, you would have. Who you kidding?
I would have, yeah, I know, but I got to say it.
You're degenerate.
You would have bet more.
Yeah, who am I fooling? Yeah, I totally would have. No, at first I would have said no. And then at the end, I would have went, just a small one.
Just a little, just a little bit. Steve-O, no bueno for you?
No bueno. I mean, I had fun though.
Hey, guys, QR code up in the corner. Please scan it.
Yeah, what's that for?
That's our Adelphi Racing Club, New York's racing partnership. That's the reason everything was free today. They sponsor our Sunday show. So,
Wow.
Oh, okay. So we do the let's see if this works. Okay.
Yeah, Adelphi Racing Club, New York's racing partnership. Can't thank them enough. They've been supporting us all summer long. We did a special Whitney show for Saratoga Racing in Naira. They made it happen, and we're going to do another one for the Travers.
We've got a monster cast coming up because we're going to have the Travers, and I'll be there all day, so we'll be doing Saratoga and Del Mar at the same time on track.
I just followed them.
Tell the DTL crew where you're headed. Matt
from
from Adelphi is coming to Del Mar for his annual Pacific Classic week, and Kieran, in his infinite wisdom and his perfect timing, is going back east.
Yeah, but I'm still pinching myself, Frank, because one of the reasons I never go back there, I don't like humidity. I don't like high heat humidity. I'm bringing the California weather, it looks like. I can't believe my eyes. Like 80, they're saying bring a jacket at night. It's going to be 56 at night. I'm like, whoa, yes. But as we know, weather changes really quickly.
You act like you're going hiking. You're going to be sitting in an air-conditioned room.
Yeah, but I got to walk to the bar, and I got to walk to the shuttle. Like those 2 minutes out in the open, I'm going to sweat and pass out from the heat,
So, yeah, DTL crew, pay attention, read the newsletter. We'll let you know what's going on.
Yep.
We're still doing our Thursday and Sunday show, but with Kieran there, maybe we'll do a little, maybe some kind of fun little Saratoga sequence if we have the time or whatnot. But, yeah, thank you, Adelphi. Matt is an incredible guy. They were Joe Migliore is part of the team, Acacia part of the team. Just a really, really good group of people. And, you know, they do a lot, and they try to support California racing when they can. They sent Gratefully out here, really, really nice filly. Won a couple of races at Santa Anita. So we love to support them. They support us, the DTL crew. I hope you guys were winners. I think Dylan was the only one who cashed. Is that right?
Yeah, Dylan cashed. Dylan, did you hit the late double?
Yeah.
I didn't bet it.
I was actually throwing it
Well,
in
you
the
were.
hedge calculator to tell us what the value was.
Yeah. Where do we get debrief, guys? If
Oof.
you have to leave, don't feel obligated to stay. But if you want to stay, we'd love to have you and keep talking.
I'm actually shocked, Frank, of what I'm reading here. We had a $6.40 with a $19 on the $5 double, and it paid $98. It paid 35% less than what it should have. We haven't seen that in a while.
No.
Double?
Yeah,
No.
they crushed that double. I guess they crushed it all over.
Wait, hold on.
Maybe my
Yeah, refresh your screen, Kieran. This happens all the time. He's using the wrong number. He's got to be.
No, it feels like it paid less than the parlay.
It
paid
does.
less.
What
Yeah.
did it pay? Maybe I.
Paid $98.50.
Okay. So the winner of the first leg was $6.40. You said.
It's telling me the win parlay should have paid $152.
Yeah, that was a good double.
Paid 98.
Times what the nightcap pay?
$19.
19.
I don't know how to figure all that out. You guys are crazy.
Yeah, what do you have? It should have paid like 150.
Should have paid 152. It paid 35%
152.
less.
It only paid 98. Wow.
Yeah, we've not seen that in a long
Well, then
time.
I'm glad I didn't hit it.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't bet it. Yeah. Jeez.
The pick
That's
three.
bad.
So, Frank, what was
Well,
the
the
first?
horse was 6-1 on the morning line, so maybe
Yeah, that's no excuse.
Yeah.
Maybe, but still,
What
it
was the-
seems like.
So what
What
is
was
that?
the first
That's
leg
just-
on the pick three?
Wait, Dylan, what'd you say?
No, like I don't even know how do you figure that out? Like I don't understand. My brain doesn't. I don't
I
understand.
can explain it to you, but
Yeah.
Kieran made a simple calculator that
Yep.
he can share with you. But it's basically you just take if you bet. So this is a $5 double, right? So
Okay.
if you had bet the winner of the first, you put $5 to win on the $6.40 horse, you would have that 2.5 times, right?
Okay.
So 6.4 times 2.5 is $16. You turned your $5 into 16. Now you take the $16 and you bet it on that. What was it? $19 that came back.
No,
Yep.
yeah,
Now that's 19 for 2, right? So you times that by 19, and then that's 304. But you got to divide it by 2.
right.
So you divide it by 2, and it's 152. I can explain it to you in more detail off there, but once you get the formula, it's very easy. But Kieran has a calculator.
Yeah, I just have it automatically put it in. I'm going to share it. I'm going to put it on the screen
Yeah,
right
show
now.
And it'll tell you the percentage. It's really phenomenal. Sponsored by Adelphi, the Adelphi Value Finder.
Yep, here it is right here. Upload. This is for the pick three. This is the pick three right now. Should have paid $255. It paid $278. So that was the the reduced take. Paid a little bit more.
Yeah,
but
the pick
they
3 was good.
They hammered the pools today.
I think the reason it isn't because of the winner of the last. It was because
It's the winner of the first leg.
legs.
The winner of the
two
first
legs.
leg gave them lots of opportunities, and that's the way it is, But sometimes when they're wrong, we get paid exponentially more. So, yings and yangs, this was just one of the yangs.
All right, Dylan, what do you have coming up? Pack Classic this upcoming weekend? You going to be down all weekend or just Saturday?
I think I'm coming down Friday.
Okay.
But not for the race. Not for the races. We'll go down after my son gets out of school, go to some dinner, and then just be ready to go
You'll
Saturday.
be up in the room?
I think so. It's kind of boring up there. I like it boring. I do like it boring. Have you been to the new speakeasy?
I was about to. Shh. That is the best spot at Del Mar.
Dude, it's awesome.
That's where we're going to do the show. We're
Now
gonna do the
everybody
show
knows
from there.
about it.
Nice
Nice
job,
job,
Dylan.
Dylan.
The bartender there is phenomenal, and you're not
The guy
paying
or the
extra
girl?
for a bartended drink. That's just
The guy or
that's
the
the
girl?
hidden place there.
The speakeasy, they have a speakeasy at Del Mar. I've been to the one at Santa Anita.
Yeah, they
With
got
the
it's a really
Chantel
cool. They got,
Sutherland poster up on the.
you know where the owners' lounge is? It's one level above the owners' lounge at Del Mar.
That used to
Really,
be the
really cool
Pacific
spot.
Coast Lounge, Pacific Classic Lounge, I think, or
Yes.
the Joe Burnham Lounge.
Yes,
No, they
something
used to
like
have tournaments there. Like those $2 mythicals up there. Do you remember that?
You guys are doing this show next Saturday there?
No, the 29th.
Oh, okay.
Because Gold Phoenix will be running. Oh, did we tell you Gold Phoenix is running on the 29th?
No, when's he
know that.
working next?
Bingo card.
Is he going to be more than even money?
If he's, I say he should be. I just get shocked at the prices every time. I mean,
His last price was great.
I mean, his price is
Have you
always
seen the
great.
nominations? Who's pointing?
I have no idea who's pointing. I mean, I'm sure a Formidable Man will probably try and go for it, but I
Well,
don't
no,
know.
Formidable Man won the Del Mar Mile last year, so he might go
So
there.
I really don't know. Probably the same group of characters. You know, we'd probably have a couple of people ship in. I think it's what, $300K this year, the purse money. So
No, Formidable Man. He's not in the Del Mar Mile.
He's not. Okay.
No.
Well, he might not. He might need a little more time after that last race. It was a little grindy.
I mean, it is
Yeah,
a win in
was-
it is a Breeders' Cup win and you're in. So there's
Oh.
going to be people who are going to take a shot probably from back east. So
And that's 11 furlongs, right? Mile and 3/8.
yep.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like Motion or Brown, they never send horses out here for that. But maybe it'll be different now with. Well, it's always been a win and you're in, right? So I don't know.
Yeah. Personally,
All right, so Dylan, we'll see you Saturday.
yes, sir. Thank you, thank you.
Steve-O, what's up? When you coming out, man?
Yeah, I know. Dylan's been trying. I got to get back out there. We don't have anything running out there. We're gearing up for Oaklawn. We got 3 2-year-olds with a new trainer out there in Kentucky, Juan Medina. He's only had 5 starts. He's got 3 wins. He's good with young horses. And then my brother Danny's
He
getting
used to work
6
for
stalls.
someone?
What was that?
Did he used to work for someone?
You know, I think he did. I forgot who it was,
Okay.
and he was breaking 2-year-olds, and he's
Gotcha.
won like the three races already. And we got some with him, and then we got a lot of just weanlings and yearlings and 2-year-olds right now. My dad's been selling most of them, or getting him ready to sell. He just sold a Golden Pal for a good chunk of change.
Nice.
And he's got 4 other ones, and then he's breeding a bunch of his brood mares back to Golden Pal. He's got a lot of other nice ones. He's got a midshipman, Canteros, a Voltiero.
Yeah, I remember. I think it's City of Light we talked about, Max.
Yeah.
And
Max
the other
Field.
one, Life is Good.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of these, and he's really getting to that, involved in that, and the breeders' rewards. My brother Marco got a check for just a nothing Arkansas bred. He got a check in the mail for like $1,800 because he bred the horse. He's like, "Oh wow, this is cool,"
Free money.
And yeah, and I think it won 1 race, and it was one for 15 or 20, and now it's retired. But he made some money on it.
That's awesome.
But we got a really nice Archie bred that we like. His name is Bold Alex, and we think he's going to do good against his own kind when he comes down to Oaklawn.
Nice.
So we're excited about that. But
All right, well.
yeah, I mean, I might take a trip up to Canterbury next week with a friend of ours, Steve DeCaspers. I gotta just check on that and see if that's still happening. I'm trying to get all you guys to Oaklawn though for their tournament next year.
I would love
Yes.
to do that. It's on my bucket list. I've never been.
If I have a
I'd love to
heartbeat,
go.
I'm there.
Yeah, Dylan's gonna be there. You were gonna come in your defense, Dylan, but they got snowed out and they moved the contest back a week.
Yeah, they had to move it, right?
Yeah, and I couldn't go, and I was like,
it was a Rebel weekend, I think, or Southwest.
Everybody there was all happy that you didn't show up so they can win. But
they need to do feeders. And I knew about it way before it happened, and I'm like trying to get rooms, and they had no advertising, and the hotel's all booked until like 3 days before. Oh, if you come to the contest, we'll get your room. I'm like, dude, it's too late now.
And they didn't do any feeders. They did like one qualifier. So it was like, if they do it right this time and allow us to like at least try to qualify, I would absolutely love to go.
Yeah, hopefully they'll have some
things about it.
Like twinspires.com, they'll probably have some qualifiers on there.
Yeah. And I think they used ExpressBet to help them run it last year, so maybe they'll have it too. So
or maybe they'll do it
see a lot more of it. You know?
Dylan, maybe you could talk to Tyler over there and see if, or all you guys can talk to Tyler.
Tyler saved their contest last year. I just remember.
Okay,
otherwise they would have had no one playing in it.
Get some feeders on ExpressBet. That would be a good idea.
I would love to do that because not only that,
because as you guys know, like I would qualify over here at Hawthorne. Now I don't have Hawthorne because Hawthorne's. So it sucks. Like, I like having something in your own backyard that you can go to a lot. And now I'm looking at Indiana Grand. I'm looking at Canterbury. I don't really like to play the horse tourney stuff, except unless it's like BCBC or like one of the Spawn Surf qualifiers.
Right, for something bigger. Yeah,
I'm definitely playing in that.
Okay.
But that's it. We're just pacing ourselves.
I mean, the racing's phenomenal. I heard the track is nice, but also just the town itself. It's like I heard nothing but amazing things about it, and they embrace horse racing. So I definitely want to. And they have a $3 late pick 3 and a $5 late double low takeout. So we should just go and just play that. If we don't go,
you guys should go over there and do a live show. You know what? I'll set you guys up in a booth at Rocky's Corner. My uncle owns the restaurant right across the street from the track. Good pizza.
Now we're talking.
And we'll get you all set up.
Money in our shoes in the bathroom. We'll be like Connor.
It's actually, honestly, sometimes I feel like I'm in Let It Ride in there. Like the people at the bar and the way they're talking and everything. It just cracks
How much
me
are the beers, Steve-O?
The beer. I mean, I don't drink beer, but it's pretty. I think it's.
I bet they're affordable. I bet they're reasonable there. I really do.
Yeah, it's reasonable in there. Yeah. You can get Vienna hot dogs in there, and they got beefs and actually their hamburger is underrated. It's pretty good.
So Dylan, you've never been, but it's on your list.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Well, if he goes this year, I'm not going.
No, come on.
Play for second money if Dylan's going.
Hey, they still play for second.
Well, Quigley does call me Bubble Boy because all I ever do is run second. I can't win a damn contest to save my life.
Hey, before I leave, you guys, next Saturday, the Del Mar Oaks, that race is insane. I would looking at the horses that are in it. It's a very, very
that's the only Grade 1 turf race at Del Mar now. It's the only one left.
Really?
Del Mar Oaks, yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
that's the only. Santa Anita doesn't even have a Grade 1 on turf, do they? Anymore. The Kilroy got downgraded.
They have a ton of. They have a Shoemaker Mile.
Shoemaker.
Oh, I guess I was just thinking they lost a few of them though. Like they're all getting downgraded.
Yeah, well, they downgraded the Kilroy.
Yeah.
The one that you won. They're like Gold Phoenix won. Downgrade.
Yeah.
But when you won it was a Grade 1. I'll give you that.
That is a good race, Dylan. I don't know about those Euro horses going in there,
but this Kensington Lane who ran, it was a slow pace, but I mean, horse who won the Belmont Oaks is in it. There's some. That's a good.
Yeah, I see that one. That one.
Tam.
So we have some East Coast shippers coming in, I imagine.
Yeah, there's even a horse from Europe coming in.
Wow,
Joseph O'Brien.
Yeah, it's a good race.
Cool.
It's a prestigious race. Yeah, it's the only, like I said, the only Grade 1 turf race left at Del Mar. I haven't looked at the Pacific Classic field yet, but
it's a big field.
Is a Japanese horse coming in?
Yes, he is.
I see it. Yep. And
Steve-O, Japanese horse.
I love Japanese horses, but
Well, the horse at the Derby, the Maxfield horse, almost won if he didn't get hurt.
Yeah, almost. And that's horseshoe. You know what? That really hurt me. I
know you had a lot riding on that one. I know.
I would have made a lot of money after it.
What do you know about this horse?
I don't know nothing about this horse,
but
okay. I could do some research on it. I just noticed it. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm looking at the races it was in over there. It took a while to break its maiden, but it's been in good form. And then, of course, Knightsbridge, we were all like, we don't know about this horse at 9 furlongs. We were talking amongst ourselves, me, Dylan, Frank, and a couple other people. And then the thing just freaked. So now you're going even further. This is still 10 furlongs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad they didn't shorten that up like everything else. I just don't know. Now I'm saying it again. I don't know if it can get 10 furlongs.
Yeah, they just grew today. Is that Zenyatta?
Guys, Zenyatta or Rachel Alexandra?
Zenyatta by a pole.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a match race, Rachel Alexandra's going to win.
Because of the speed, sure.
But I mean, I just Zenyatta. I mean,
at 10 furlongs, I'm still taking Zenyatta. I don't care.
Yeah.
But
no, look, Rachel, she was awesome. Don't get me wrong.
She was really good. But I go back and look, and everybody's saying, "Oh, she beat Older in the what was it, the Woodward?" Go back and look at that Woodward. Was it the Woodward or the Whitney? Wait, no, the Woodward.
Well,
yeah, I think it was the Woodward.
It was at Saratoga, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah. She beat
Macho again. She beat
she beat guys.
Yeah, she beat now.
That horse was in that race, I think.
Nobody in that field ran in the Classic. Not one horse in that field that year. So
here's the only thing. I mean, look at Zenyatta. For her to do what she did with her run style,
insane.
Like it's unheard of. Like
get out of
19 races in a row, she didn't come up short. She won every one of them.
Yeah,
19 in a row. Yeah.
And like the way that I do, like this was before I was like doing my numbers, all that, but like your numbers, and then I would have adjusted them for slow paces, and her coming into those, like, oh my God, like just to overcome that, it's just.
I saw her run live in the Apple Blossom.
Oh wow!
And man, she was so.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Zenyatta. Yeah.
She bit my hand off at Land's End when we went to visit her.
She beat Ginger. She beat someone.
You know
really
why
good.
she bit your hand? She bit your hand because it smelled like Guinness.
No, because I forgot to bring the peppermints with me. Shannon had them, and then they shoot us out because they're like, "There's a VIP coming."
I know you're drinking that Guinness, and she loved Guinness.
It was Mike Smith coming to take a picture before the Breeders' Cup, and they're like, "You got to get out of here. There's a VIP coming." I'm like, "Dude, I know."
Hey, did you guys hear Mike Smith is going to be part of HISA or something like that? Did I read that correctly?
I read Baffert as well. If you're to believe anything you read out there,
I don't know.
No, Baffert was going to be or maybe it was a steward. I don't know. I keep mixing that up.
All right, Frank, we better let everyone go because you'll talk to the.
All right, guys, I had a lot of fun.
Thanks for coming on, guys.
Again. Yeah,
at least we bought. At least someone won on the show.
Yeah, Dylan won, and he gave out some winners to our crew, so it was a success. Steve-O, you didn't have any winners. You're being replaced by your dad. Mr. Simonovich will be on the show. Tell your dad we said hi. And thanks for
I will. He said he loves watching you guys, and he's.
Well, we might have to have you and your dad maybe. Too. Well, we'll reach out to you. We might have to have you and your dad on maybe Thursday when I'm at Saratoga if I'm not able to get in.
So I don't know. He might be camera shy, but we'll find out.
All right, Steve-O, we'll let you go so we can wrap it up. Thanks for joining us. Always appreciate it. All right, we'll talk soon.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah. Here on another great show. Thanks to Adelphi. Thanks to Del Mar. $3 late pick 3, $5 late double, $3 all turf, all low takeouts. What a surprise. We have NHC champion. We have the recent winner of the Del Mar live bankroll contest. I mean, the dude won like $1 million
and then
in prize money in the last 6 months.
Yeah, and then came and won more. He smoked everyone in the first Del Mar contest. That last race, I think 40 from the clouds with a $42,000 exacta or something like that, if I remember right. Yep.
I think it was a trifecta. Yeah, I don't remember, but he had, I think it was Fibonacci's.
And here I am doing $2 win play show bets.
$2 is no bucks. Well, it's good because you're learning how to be a better. Because if you had an unlimited bankroll, you would bet all in every race. So
no, but I'm still annoyed. I'm still annoyed at myself because the last time we did this, Frank, we both said we would stop ourselves from doing it, and we both had the same key horse. And what did we do? We still fired away when we should have been a little.
Which horse?
We should have reduced our tickets today when the 13 didn't
the 13.
Get in.
I know.
Yeah, we should have just said, you know what? I think the next time I do that, if I've got 100 and my bets are 150, I'm going to cap myself at 50. On one of my key horses does, and I'm either going to hit it with 50 or I'm not going to hit it. I don't think the extra coverage is doing anything.
No, you're costing yourself money because
yes,
that's what happened to me. I added horses because the 13 came out, and I added horses that didn't win, so I lost more.
So not that we'll listen to ourselves again, but part of this game is it's not just celebrating the wins; it's looking at what you could have done better. Sometimes you'll come out and you go, "Nope, I never would have bet that horse. He beat me. I don't care." My takeaway today is I probably should have reduced my bets when my key horse went bye-bye.
Kieran, we say, the second you walk into the track thinking you know everything and you've got it figured out, you should probably quit the game because you're going to get buried. But I do want to bring up one last thing because this is important, and I'll forget next week. But this is something you and I talk about on the show a lot. And I finally got some corroboration. So I had Berkeley Headley was my on-track seminar guest, and we put his picks up on our website so people could follow along. Berkeley Headley is Bruce Headley's grandson. Bruce Headley, phenomenal trainer. His horse Kona Gold was just inducted into the Hall of Fame. Berkeley went there. He's a young man. He's working with his mom right now, Karen Headley. They have a bunch of horses. He's an assistant trainer. So we were talking about a horse today. I forget which one, but the horse had Los Al Works. Okay. And it came up about the Los Al track, right? Oh, it was that horse Repo earlier. The horse was the morning line favorite, debuted on turf, and then ran at Los Al, and then ran second, I think, in both races and looked really good on paper. So he brought up the point, well, horse ran on turf, horse ran at Los Al. We don't know what he's going to do on Del Mar dirt because the Los Al surface is so much different than Santa Anita and Del Mar. He goes, we call it fake dirt. He goes, of course, it's not fake dirt, but we refer to it as fake dirt because it is so much different. So, and he actually brought up the point that it's better for turf horses. It seems to be a more turf.
We've been saying that for a couple of years now.
And now we have a horseman, but that's my point. Like, I love that because now we're not crazy. People don't going to listen and go, oh, they're crazy. What does that
but
mean?
Don't tell everyone, Frank. That's our little edge, kind of. You know what I mean?
Nobody watches the show anyway, so who cares? But this is just for the DTL crew.
Yeah.
But I thought that was super cool to have a horseman who understands that kind of thing, not only corroborate it, but that's why he was against Repo. And I think
because
Repo
a lot of
third or fourth or something.
I mean, we've said on the show, a lot of people would see a horse racing on the turf at Del Mar and working out at Los Al, and they'd be like, I'm not using that horse. And you're like, no, do it. It's a short ride. The stables are bigger up there. A lot of guys keep it central, up and down. I mean, one of my sneaky angles is if they train over Los Al and then come down here and run on dirt and then go to turf, then that's the sneaky little angle there. And they do a breeze over the Del Mar track versus going back to Los Al. Sometimes, I mean, they don't always win, but man, they're usually somewhere in the money, and if you're looking for those kinds of bomberoos in the exotics, it's one of the places you'll find them.
Yeah, we kind of knew that. And then we knew it even more when you kept pointing out Phil D'Amato trains a bunch of his turf horses at Los Al. So if he's doing that, there is a reason why he's doing that. He's a smart guy. It's because that surface, whatever it is about that surface, they call it fake dirt. I never heard that before in 25 years. So that was awesome. We're going to have Berkeley on the show at some point because he is just such a cool up-and-comer who loves the game, but he has such a unique perspective, Kieran, because he works with the horses. So
Yep.
I can't wait to have him back. But I just wanted to let you know that, like, we're not crazy. It's actually a thing.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back on Thursday. I'll be trying to jump in and out because the time difference. I just realized I'm gonna have to stay up past 8 o'clock, but I might be at Nicolosi's, so we'll have to see what goes on. We might have to find a pinch hitter, Frank, depending on the noise and whatnot. But we'll play it by ear.
We'll figure it out. No, it's going to be great though, because we're doing Saratoga shows for Adelphi and with Adelphi, so you get to go and see what it's all about because you've never been.
I have never been. I'm sure we might maybe do some pop-up stuff Friday or Saturday. We'll see, depending on everyone's schedule. But we'll let you guys know more.
Sorry we couldn't help you guys out today, but thankfully Dylan Donnelly saved the day. Love having him on the show. That was a nice surprise. Steve-O, you guys know well. He is always welcome. I am Frank Scottoni for Double Trouble Live. I say get out, get up, get paid. Kieran, take us away.
All right.
Where the turf meets the surf down at Old Del Mar. Take a plane, take a train, or your broke down car. Frank and Kieran are broadcasting near and far, while Mark Gelding's drinking at the Paddock Bar. Oh, the low takeout pick 3 makes us look mighty smart, with the high minimum doubles that pull at our heart. Just get to the windows and bet the high stakes. We're risking it all for the profit it makes. Those low takeout rules keep our pockets well lined on the top wagering show that you ever will find. So cash in your ticket, let's take home the dough. Where the turf meets the surf, may your high prices flow.
Welcome to Double Trouble Live, the only live wagering show in racing. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to like and subscribe to Double Trouble Live on YouTube. Get out, get up, get paid.